we're talking about somebody who either has a felony punishable by over 1 year or has a misdemeanor, state-based misdemeanor punishable by over 2 years. And the important thing here is it's what it's punishable by, not what punishment you actually received. So if you had a state-based misdemeanor punishable by up to 5 years, but only actually received 30 days, you still have been convicted of a crime punishable by over 1 year. So if you were convicted of a crime punishable by over 1 year in the following categories: crimes involving death, kidnapping, sex assault or abuse, domestic violence, animal abuse, burglary, robbery, extortion, carjacking, racketeering if the underlying racketeering involved a violent act, arson, gang-related offenses, assault and battery, terroristic threats. I'm saying terroristic threats, threats of violence. So in Pennsylvania, where I practice, that would probably be terroristic threats in many scenarios. Stalking, escape, terrorism, witness tampering, straw purchasing of firearms, federal firearms trafficking, many different offenses under 922G, which is persons not to possess firearms. So if you have already been in trouble, already were ineligible to possess firearms, and then again got in trouble for actually possessing firearms, you're presumptively ineligible for this relief. Felonies involving the manufacture, possession, transfer, or use of explosives. Felonies where the defendant committed or threatened acts of violence or used, brandished, or discharged a firearm or explosive while committing the felony. So if you were if you have a felony conviction and had a misdemeanor brandishing conviction at the same time, you would be presumptively ineligible for relief. Anyone who's currently required to register under the Sex Offender Registration and Notification Act. Of course, that is an indication that you are a continued danger to public safety is how that act would be construed. Anyone currently serving any sentence. So if you are currently serving a sentence, including probation, parole, or other forms of supervision, even if it is for a sentence that is not prohibiting, meaning you had a felony from 20 years ago that prevents you from possessing firearms, and you're currently on probation for a misdemeanor that's only a state-based misdemeanor that doesn't affect gun rights, you would be presumptively ineligible because you're still currently subject to supervision. And then finally, anybody who has had an application under this section denied in the past 5 years, or if it's been denied for certain reasons, it will be another presumptive category against you. Then they can move on to people that are presumptively ineligible for restoration under 925C for 10 years. And these are going to be folks that are, number one, convicted for distribution of a controlled substance. This is one of the big ones where we see people that got federally charged, federally convicted, 10 years from either the conviction or release from supervision. So if you're on probation, parole, etc., you're going to have to wait till 10 years from the release from supervision. Now, again, these are all presumptive categories. That's part of what our office, our law office, will be able to help do, assuming this is the final form of the rule, and we're going to operate under the assumption that it will be, is we'll help people put together applications that I think will make them sound or seem a bit more sympathetic. 10 years from the conviction or release from supervision for a misdemeanor crime of domestic violence. Have to wait 10 years again. Alternatively, if you had an older crime of domestic violence, but within 10 years of the conviction date for the crime of domestic violence, you had another conviction, or you were separately fall into one of the other categories under 18 U.S.C. 922G that would prevent you from possessing firearms. So you had a conviction 12 years ago for a misdemeanor crime of domestic violence, so you're outside of that 10-year window that they're looking for. But 8 years ago, you had a domestic violence restraining order issued against you. That would be another presumptive denial for you. And then finally, a 5-year waiting window would be if you have been convicted of any other crime that fits that definition of a crime punishable by over 1 year. Again, that's that 18 U.S.C. 921A20 definition. You'd have to wait a presumptive 5 years before applying.
Okay, they changed the federal rules, I guess, to get in a strap. I was thinking about filling out that paper to see if I get approved. You know, it'd be nice to get a little legal strap for sure.
Application include. And again, this is something where if you've got questions or you're interested in having an attorney help you put together these applications, you can reach out to us at Ambler Law Offices. If we can't help you, we'll try to get you in touch with an attorney.
I'm gonna have to do more research on that, but I'm pretty sure California, whatever the Fed's saying, I'm pretty sure California probably ain't going for it.
We have break.
Hey, is this the fucking they knocked off some like money distribution place right there in Sylmar, right off the freeway. It was a couple years ago. I'm not sure if you guys remember when they knocked off that semi truck on the Grapevine that was coming to a jewelry show, and they stole everything out the back while the trucker was asleep in it. I don't know. Feels like an inside job, but it took them a couple years, and they busted those guys. I forget how they found them, but it's like, bro, the cops wake up every day and put in work to track your ass down. They get paid to do that, to show up and do that. As a criminal, you got to try to stay one step ahead of them every day of the week without getting paid to stay ahead of them, trying to find other fucking hustles and scams and illegal activity to make more money to stay ahead. So, I don't know, man. There ain't no future in it.
Breaking news involving one of the largest cash heists in U.S.
like
history. $30 million stolen from a facility in Sylmar.
The massive burglary, first reported by the LA Times, is believed to have unfolded on Sunday at the unmanned facility where cash from businesses across the area is handled and stored.
Is this old?
Several sources tell KTLA the heist took place here at this Garda World facility in Sylmar. We have reached out to the company for confirmation, but have not heard back.
In Los Angeles, one of the most daring and calculated heists in history unfolded inside a quiet money storage facility.
Yeah.
No alarms, no witnesses, and no signs of forced entry from the outside. Just an empty vault.
Top of the morning, Dante.
$30 million that vanished
I got
without
that
a trace.
on the list too.
It was the
That shit's cut. Remember when he got, I'm pretty sure, remember when he got in that little scuffle backstage or at some event, and then he got in a little scuffle, and then he ran and got his gun and came back shooting at the dudes?
kind of operation that felt.
It's crazy. I thought that this news article was going to talk about
more
busting
like a
these
scene
guys.
from a Hollywood film than something that could actually happen in real life. The target was a high-security cash depot in the San Fernando Valley, a place where millions of dollars flowed in and out daily. It was supposed to be one of the most secure buildings in the city, protected by reinforced walls, advanced alarms, and 24-hour surveillance. But whoever planned this mission wasn't just breaking in for...
Yeah, I just Googled it. It said there is no recent update on the 2024 Sylmar heist, and the investigation is ongoing with no arrest made. The thieves reportedly stole up to $30 million from a Garda World cash storage facility on Easter Sunday. Oh, so they hit him on a holiday. That's pretty smart. By breaking into the building and cracking the safe, but law enforcement sources suggest the final amount was likely closer to $20 million. The FBI and LAPD are conducting a joint investigation, but details are scarce. Like, bro, imagine getting away with 20 milli. Shit. The sophisticated heist, which took place on March 31st, 2024, involved bypassing the building security, accessing the vault, and leaving with cash without triggering alarms. The theft was not discovered until the following day. The event was brought scrutiny to the cash logistics industry and the security measures used by companies. Like, damn, bro. It had to be like an inside job, though, huh? To know that much about it.
quick money. They knew exactly what they were doing, where to go, and how to stay invisible. Investigators believe the thieves gained access through the roof, cutting a precise entry point straight into the vault area.
Oh, wow. It's like, how'd they know exactly where the vault was?
Wasn't a reckless smash and grab. It was surgical. Every action seemed calculated, every second accounted for. The way they bypassed security systems suggested detailed inside knowledge or months of careful observation and planning. When staff opened the vault the next day, the shock was immediate.
Empty.
Well, Glenn, we are in the back of that.
But you're telling me you ain't got no security footage that showed that side of the wall that seen fucking dudes breaking a hole in it?
At Garda building here in Sylmar. I know you've been seeing the shots from the air, but here's a better look at the location those thieves accessed. Now, it's unconfirmed, but this may have been the area those thieves actually walked through to get onto the property. It's a lot more remote here. It's actually right up next to a mobile home park. And take a look off into the distance. That's the hole that they entered through. A short time ago, we saw workers out here patching that spot. Easter Sunday, with burglars breaking through a hole in the wall of the building that stores cash.
It's just mind-blowing that you were never suspected. $30 million in the valley, gone.
This Garda employee who wanted to remain anonymous said he had no idea there was so much cash inside this location. Our drone video gives a closer look at the entry point, but investigators still haven't revealed how the criminals got a hold of the cash. There are security alarms and
$30 million, that shit's gonna be heavy. Maybe those 3 dudes can take it. All right, let's see how much would 30 million weigh in hundos?
motion sensors. One law enforcement official with LASD Major Crimes, who isn't on the case, told us money storage sites like this have multiple layers of security and other fortified systems. The LAPD and FBI are now investigating. While neither would comment to KTLA, this retired special agent in charge with the FBI LA field office told us what officials are focusing on behind the scenes.
They will try to determine.
Damn, it's saying if it was $100 bills, it would weigh 661 pounds. If it was 20s, 1,500 kilograms. I don't know how much that is. But so that means if there's 3 dudes, each one would have had to carry 220 pounds. Shit, if you're telling me 10 million, I'm going to figure out a way to carry that fucking 220.
Who had access to the facility, who was aware of the schedule that knew the money would be in the facility and how long it would be, the security around the facility and how much time they would have to be able to gain access and be able to move that large amount of money.
Robert Clark said this crime could be an inside job. Also, that a loss like this is rare. $30 million. It's one of the biggest heists in LA history.
There wasn't a whole lot taken, if anything, but we're going to figure it out.
Back in 2022, thieves stole about $100 million.
Yeah, this is when they're talking about the semi-truck heist that was taking all the jewelry to like a golden jewelry show or something in Pasadena.
$1 million.
But it's like, bro, why would you put all that on a truck that ain't secure? Like, wouldn't you fly with it? I don't know, man. To put that shit on a truck going from Frisco to LA seems a little dangerous.
And jewelry and other valuables from a Brinks tractor trailer.
Oh, it was a Brinks tractor trailer.
Still unsolved.
The likelihood of catching who's behind this?
Well, I think the likelihood is very high because you don't move that kind of money very quickly. It's not like you're grabbing a couple checks and running out the door. Be able to move that kind of cash and then be able to liquidate that amount of cash will be very difficult, and you'll have to have a team of individuals that do it.
Robert Clark there commenting on this current case. But the LASD Major Crimes Captain I also spoke with, given the nature of his work, well, he couldn't go on camera, but he said this may not necessarily be an inside job. He said you may have just had an organized crew here, criminals who did their homework and managed to pull off a crime.
Piles of empty trays sat where stacks of cash had once been neatly organized. Not a single alarm had sounded, and no footage showed how the culprits entered or escaped. For a facility built around total security, it was as if the thieves had simply vanished into thin air. The operation was executed so flawlessly that
this is like fucking AI. You ain't really telling us anything new here, lady. All right. All right. Let's look at this Antonio Brown shit. So Antonio Brown was arrested, extradited from Dubai to U.S. as he faces attempted murder charge. Like, this fool thought he could just hide out in Dubai? You got to go to a country with no extradition. So the former wide receiver extradited to the United States to face attempted murder charges related to the shooting in May outside a celebrity boxing event in Miami. Yeah, was that... Whose boxing event? What was that, an Aiden boxing event, or... was apprehended by U.S. Marshals when extradited from Dubai, though it was unclear when he would be handed over to authorities in Miami. Miami police confirmed that U.S. Marshals have apprehended Antonio Brown and that he has been extradited to the U.S. No day has been set for his transfer to Miami-Dade. Top of the morning, Tech. Brown was taken into custody in Newark Airport and was booked into Essex County Jail in New Jersey. Damn, bro. Antonio Brown out here wilding, huh? Yeah, I'll pull up that video too so we can get a little refresher. Up until Thursday, Brown was at large after a June warrant was issued for his arrest and attempted murder with firearms. Yeah, no, he's cooked for sure, right? Because I remember when that video came out, it was like, when you come back to try to get your get back, that's where you cross the line, bro. They got to be coming at you, right? And Brown's attorney was able to get a $10,000 bond, which was also included house arrest. Oh, so he's out already on house arrest? He remained overseas and did not return to South Florida despite the arraignment, though Brown continued to be active on social media and had even posted on his Instagram story shortly after news broke of his capture by authorities promoting a sports betting brand. Yeah, that's just like his manager or whoever is running his account was like, bro, we still got these obligations. And, bro, if someone's probably going to reach out and want to advertise on your Instagram when something big like this happens, like, I wonder how much they charged for that. Remember how, when was it Fulio, when he died, they took over his shit and started doing, like, weed promo? Yeah, for sure, dude. Especially in the extend your ground laws, like, you can't go back and try to get your get back. Online video of the chaos showed Brown appeared to engage in a scrap with several men, and another clip showed the moment when gunfire would be heard. Bystanders in the parking lot told authorities that Brown was the shooter, according to the warrant. Miami police detectives later obtained video of Brown allegedly punching the victim and later taking the gun off a security officer before moving. Oh, wow. So I thought he had to go get it out the trunk, but he actually took it from a security guard. All right, let's let me find the video. Antonio Brown boxing event shooting.
Oh shit, what? Oh shit, hey, AB get the scrapping nigga. Oh shit, what? What the fuck, that security, AB? Shit. Oh, at the box, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, what? Oh shit, hey, AB get the scrapping.
Now, there got to be a longer video, because don't we hear the gunshots going off at some point? Oh, it was at an Aiden Ross boxing event, yep. And I'm wondering, is this at the same warehouse that he films in now? Walk in. Yo, it's AB outside. Oh! I forgot the Daisy Dukes on, little fucking Chicago Bull Daisy Dukes. Get down.
Hey, don't let no one else in the gate. Hey.
So did he get a $10,000 bond for this incident? Or is he, I don't think they'll give him bond now, bro. If they had to extradite you back here, I don't know if they're going to give you bond.
Cool, bro. Why the putting your hands on AB, bro? That guy's got to go to. I'm gonna press charges right now. Why is he detained? He's detained. Why?
Guys, detained is fine.
No, well, detained is not arrested.
Yeah. He's the one that got put in handcuffs out of everybody out there.
But why?
He's the one who got.
They're the ones who. What?
Yeah, do it. You do it. I got you. Ripper. Be smart like the little one. What?
Oh, he had that.
So did he actually shoot the guy? Or did he just fire shots at him?
I ain't gonna lie, he cooked, Chad. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
they ain't gonna consider that self-defense, Chad. Because he ran to them after the happened.
You can't take him down! You can't take down AB! I can smile now, man! You can't take down AB!
I'm scared for you, brother.
God is great.
God is great. Alhamdulillah.
I ain't gonna lie, you look like a bad.
You know, I get a crack. Liberty City. Yeah. Liberty City came out today.
They couldn't get the change. They couldn't.
Nah, this thing.
They try to take your. You trying to take your.
Yeah, I just asked ChatGPT. Well, we know Brown was present at the boxing event.
Definitely
Footage shows
he looked ridiculous.
Footage shows Brown in physical confrontation. Police report shell casings and an empty gun holster were found at the scene. Warrant was issued. Allegedly, Brown grabbed a gun from security. That's where he's going to get in trouble, bro. Taking the gun from a security staffer and fired 2 shots at a man identified as Zul Kwame. Damn, that's a crazy-ass name. Possibly grazing his neck. Man, good thing he didn't hit that jugular. But even you get jumped, bro, you can't go grab the gun from the security and go chase the dude down. But here, let's look up this guy's name. Who the fuck is this dude? This is a crazy name. So we got Zul Dash Warnian. It's crazy to have no U after an A. This is weird. Gwen Kwame Nantambu. What's this guy look like? Led to the arrest 41-year-old of New Orleans. The preliminary investigator revealed that during the halftime. Oh, so this dude's on some bullshit, huh? New Orleans hosted Super Bowl. Investigating disturbance that occurred during the halftime show. The investigation led to the arrest of 41-year-old Zul Kwame Nantambu of New Orleans. Flocka gonna have to get back for him, huh? The preliminary investigation revealed that during the halftime performance, a performer deviated from his assigned role, retrieved a Sudanese flag bearing the message Sudan and Free Gaza, and disrupted a halftime show by running across the field with the flag. But can we get a picture of this dude? I'm curious what this dude looks like. Oh, this guy? But what's he do? To be at the halftime and to be at the Aiden thing? Like, what's his claim to fame? I guess maybe we should just ask that. Claim to fame. When you Google, the only thing that comes up is his halftime shit. Oh, he's a jeweler and activist. Oh, did it start over Antonio Brown not wanting to, like, pay for the chain or something? Or am I remembering it wrong? Damn. But yeah, fucking pretty much AB's he's back in America. Gonna be fighting attempted murder. Just taking the security guard's gun and doing that is a little crazy, though, bro. Like, that's what's going to bite him in the ass. All right, what else I got over here? I didn't get that much time yesterday. I was too busy watching the Raiders-Broncos game last night. That was a pretty good one, man. Bo Nix, he didn't play the best game last night, but oh man, for his second year in the game, second year in the NFL, he's doing pretty damn good. You see this shit? And bro, this dude, Young Boy's just been doing tours around the whole U.S. Like, he's hitting some cities twice. NBA Young Boy fans put hands and feet on hotel staff secured after a sold-out concert in Anaheim. Like, this just ain't a good look for him, bro. He should do a speech at the end of the show like, hey, man, y'all making me look bad. Don't be acting out, especially if you're coming to my concert. Are the fans going behind the counter? Like, why are the fans going behind the counter? Oh, wow, it's women getting busy. Trying to put her in a fucking, what do they call that? When, like, the ankle submission? Trying to put her in a leg lock or something?
Get out of here!
And then, how stupid are you to go do this at a hotel when you probably gave them your ID, your credit card, all that shit to check in, and then you're just gonna fucking throw it all away?
Get it out of here! Fucking bitch!
Watch out!
You know what I am? Doing my fucking job!
I wouldn't have been able to hold back, bro. I would have fucking dropped the bitch. Bink! You ain't gonna put your hands on me without me fucking standing up for myself.
Get out!
Bink, bink, bink. And they're like trying to go in the back room. Like, what the fuck are they trying to do? What do the comments say? Top flight security couldn't handle them black queens. He probably didn't want any fucking repercussions, because if he dropped one, it would have been all bad for him. Officer slap you? Was he slapping him? Did I miss that? When no EBT for November kicks in. Surprised they're not raiding the fucking snack bar. They're just trying to get some extra toilet paper. Bro, when I was younger, every time I went to a hotel, I would steal a bunch of white towels and rags, and if you ever came to my house, you would just see a shit ton of white towels from the hotels I've stayed at. Yeah, man, that shit's crazy. It's at the end of the day, it's all a bad look for YoungBoy, though, to have his fans out here doing shit like this. Because if he tries to go on tour again or whatever, man, they're just going to bring all this shit up, I think. You see, we got the dude that Cowboy knocked out, fucking had to get out there and say what happened.
See what Wicced had to say after he got knocked out.
Eddie cuz on 600 crib, bro. A nigga really down at you and this nigga 600 ASAP, cuz on neighborhood crib. Nigga just got up. I just got up on this nigga, cowboy bitch ass, snitch ass nigga on the dead on me. But I wasn't, nigga. I didn't think I wasn't staying ready, cuz. And I turned my back on this bitch ass nigga, cat dope fiend me and knocked me out.
Bro, when you're arguing with somebody, you don't turn your back on them. You might step back, but bro, taking your eyes off somebody when you're arguing with them that's where he fucked up. That's where he made his own mistake, is doubting Cowboy was going to get off.
Oh man, ASAP, cuz I need $1.
So this was like right when it happened, as soon as he woke up. You feel me? I'm like, what the fuck? You get knocked out by Cowboy? Nigga, how you popping into a nigga, then turn your back to a nigga, bro? Wicked old bullshit. You got dropped by a smoker, nigga. Nigga, you about to get laughed at, nigga, for about a week.
And look, fucking Cowboy got his phone and his coffee in his hand and still drops the dude. I wonder if he spilled any coffee when this happened.
Straight, nigga. That's twice, though. Cowboy got off on a couple niggas, though. That nigga knocked out Loose Cannon, now he knocked out Wicced.
Yeah, Cowboy ain't playing, huh? What do the comments say right here? It ain't a dope fiend if you're aware that could happen and turn your back after antagonizing. Yeah, I kind of agree. He must thought Cowboy wouldn't do it. Yeah, you don't doubt anybody, bro. Stay ready, don't have to get ready. Laughing my ass off. He didn't even learn to take a knee like... Was he throwing to fight for the bets? He was like, I'm just going to throw. I'm going to bet against myself, and I'm going to throw this bitch. Cowboy may be a smoker, but ain't no denying that motherfucker can fight. I've seen too many videos of that motherfucker sleeping dudes way younger than him, chasing motherfuckers, all kinds of shit. Thunder J-Cat knocking shit out. He a loke. He a loke. A lot of smokers run. The pen, they blow up fast. They turn back human in the county. Yeah, man. You hit the county, bro. You see a smoker, especially black dudes, bro. Black dudes just, fuck, man. They work out and they get huge. Yeah, that'd be a good one. What's up with the Jake Paul fight canceled, or is someone stepping in to fight him next week? Eric Holder was fried regardless, so I can understand how people could look the other way, especially if you supported Nipsey or benefited from his success in some way. I don't know if Cowboy knocked out Loose Cannon. Did he? I don't think that was the story that we were told. 600 is Cowboy Rush. I'm just going to put my knee down. Guess what? He knocking you on while you on your knee. Guess what? He knocking you on while you on your knee. Yeah, these fools need to learn how to type, man. I don't know, man. That would have been a good one. Tank would have been fast. I'm pretty sure Tank hits hard. But there's one thing, like a smaller person versus a bigger dude. Like when you swing upwards, you hit way harder. If he would have been able to bob and connect, I could see him getting it. But if Jake lands some, his punches would hurt and slow you down. So I don't know, man. I think that would have been a good one. Tank would have just had to have been on his toes, moving around, bobbing, weaving. Because Tank hits like a motherfucker. Imagine we see Tank just get him with the kidney shot or the liver shot, and you just see Jake I fuck with Jake, bro. I feel like he's putting all the work in to do it. I just want to see him get knocked the fuck out and then see if he still wants to keep fighting. And all these are exhibitions, so it doesn't go on his record. I mean, what's an exhibition record? Yeah. All right. What else? I don't got that much today. Like I said, I was too busy watching the game yesterday.
On the witty apparatus.
Is this old, or did they just interview this guy right after Blueface got out? For the first time, Condevius Taylor, the man involved in Blueface Las Vegas shooting incident, opens up about what really happened that night, from the confrontation to how the situation spiraled out of control.
At his platform, we got Contavious Trailer in the building, man. What's up, man?
What's going on?
Not much, man. So, where are you originally from, man? Where are you from?
I'm from Las Vegas, but I grew up in Dorothy.
Okay, so you're from Las Vegas. How long you lived out there?
Since like high school. I've been back and forth since high school.
Okay, so a couple years we can assume, right?
Yeah.
Now, let everybody know what you're known for mostly. Like, you've gone viral recently. I know you've been in a lot of big headlines, a lot of news.
Nah, for sure. This is definitely the Vlad formula. But a lot of times, Vlad's or remote. Like, you can tell, I think, when he's in his building, but a lot of them are remote. For Vlad doing those remote, they sound pretty damn good.
News stories. What's going on, and why is your name out there?
I guess what I'm most known for is the guy who got shot by Blueface now. Before that, it was just like football, working and stuff like that.
Okay, so you were an athlete coming up, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so you played football?
Played football, basketball.
Crazy, man. And it's wild how things have gone, and you've gone viral for this whole situation that you were kind of put in, man, with this whole Blueface thing, man. Now, I wanted to ask you a couple of questions, man. So let's get set. So I want to go back to the night of the whole Blueface shooting.
I wonder if they planned this interview for after Blueface got out, or if it just worked out that way.
And I wanted to ask you, how did the night start prior to going to the Euphoric Gentlemen's Club?
So prior to going to Euphoric Gentlemen's Club, I was at an event called Trap Karaoke with a few family members.
Trap Karaoke.
Ran into one of my old girlfriends. We was chopping it up and having a good night or whatever. And then I went back to the house and had a few more drinks and just hanging out. And that's pretty much all I was doing before that event happened.
Okay, so I've been to one of those trap karaoke events before in different cities, man, and it's usually a good time. So it's best to say that you were having a good night out, right?
Yeah, I was having a good time. Family atmosphere for sure.
So what led you to the nightclub? Why did you go to the Euphoric Gentlemen's Club? Are you a regular there?
Nah. So my girl that I had met at the Trap Karaoke, she was going there with a few other people. So I just was going to pick her up that night, and then I was just supposed to be picking her up.
So you showed up to pick somebody up. Did you ever go in?
Yeah, I went in because when I pulled up to pick her up, basically she was just like, I ain't ready to go yet. Can you come inside with me and, just hang out a little bit? And I was like, yeah, all right, for sure. That ain't no problem.
All right. So basically while you were in there hanging out, were you having a good time? Was it a cool time? What went down?
Yeah, I was in there chilling, man, throwing a few dollars. It was a regular night. It was me and about 4 of the girls. So I was chilling, man, having a good time.
Sounds like a good time, man. I know them days. And I'm guessing in Vegas, when you go out to a nightclub and to things like that, it's
so this is pretty much what trap karaoke is. I never heard of it before. Damn, went from a bar to Barclays. Damn. What's a good one? I guess fuck. Let's just... What the fuck is this dude doing? I don't know. It doesn't look that entertaining to me.
Probably on 10, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes.
You said sometimes. Yeah. Being from there, you get used to it? Is that what it is?
Yeah, everything get watered down when you're from there. You always want the excitement of going somewhere else.
Yeah, I've lived in several big cities, and I felt that way too. It loses the lure once you've lived there a couple of years, right?
Facts.
Now, why did you choose to leave the club? Why did you leave the club? Was it closing, or you just was like, all right, it's time to go. I showed up to pick up this chick. Let's roll.
Yeah, I showed up to pick up my girl. We've been in there about an hour or two now at this point, or an hour and a half or so at this point. I hadn't drunk anything or anything like that, but, it's time to go home and, chill now.
That's a good point to make. So you were a sober mind. You didn't have anything to drink or anything like that, huh?
Yeah, no, I didn't have anything to drink at the club.
Too damn expensive.
So when you were leaving, you were just having a good time and it was time to end the night, huh? Now, was the rest of the club letting out or were you just leaving on your own?
I was just leaving on my own, but it seemed like everybody was kind of dispersing a little bit.
Okay, now this is the crazy part because as you leave, this is where we get to national headlines in this crazy situation. Now, a lot of stories out there have reported that upon leaving the club, you made a remark to Blueface speaking to some females about being in a cheap vehicle. Did that really go down?
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's part of the story that's just so misconstrued. Did I say the joke? Yeah. Was anybody around when I said the joke? No. You know how.
This is the video when they're exiting. So let's get a little recap. So is this him? Because that look like Blueface, right? Did it happen out here? Is that? No, that guy wears glasses. That bitch runs for her life. Damn. All right, maybe he can piece it together for
Club
us.
works. He's all the way on the street. I'm all the way back by the back door. So,
Good morning, Your Honor.
Yeah, no.
So the court has
I said a
properly
joke to my girl,
reiterated the
but the police
terms of the
kinda blew that out of
negotiation.
proportion. The police.
Okay, so go ahead and can you tell us the joke that you said? Like, what did you say?
I didn't say anything that serious. I was just saying like, I don't know, he was getting in like a Honda with a fat girl or something like that. I thought he had some money or something like that. That's all.
I'm sorry, man.
I mean, bro, if you see that, you gotta point it out,
kind
right?
of funny. So
if you supposed to got money, but you're getting in a Honda with a fat broad, I don't know. Maybe Blueface likes more cushion for the pushing.
You is that what you said, that he was getting into a Honda with a overweight chick?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much all I said. I mean, and like I said, it was just me.
It's crazy. You ever been in like a smaller car, and then you got a big ass homie, and the seat starts to like the lean to one way because they're so big?
My girl arm wrapped around her, so nobody heard it. We walking out the back door.
So this is a girl that you were dating at the time?
On and off with, yeah.
Okay. So y'all leave. You say the joke, and you're not even within Blueface's earshot, right? He can't hear, right?
Yeah. So basically, when we're about to leave the club, they tell everybody they have to go out the side back entrance. And pretty much all of Blueface and his entourage go out the front door. I go out the back door, the side back door of my girl, and the whole entourage to go out the front door, including Blueface. That's why he was already in the front by the cars or whatever.
Wonder was Wag there that night?
So walking out, and just got my arm around her. We talking, we laughing or whatever. Walking around the strip, go back to walking around the front door, and then that's when everything pursued.
So what really set off the fight then?
Actually, it was about a shirt that I had on, a Playboy shirt like this one. I had on the Playboy shirt, and they just assumed I was from Bloods. Nobody pressed me. Nobody,
Playboys ain't Bloods though.
Asked where I was from and nothing like that. They just.
But it's like, bro, this rabbit right here. You got the Playboys in LA that rock it. I'm pretty sure Big Sad and them rock it. And then you got like a dropout gang in California prison system that rocks this same rabbit. I'm not sure if they put it upside down or what the case may be, but you got like 3 different gangs that rock this Playboys and rabbit shit in California.
Assume so. I guess one of the
that
dudes
I know
said
of.
some remarks, I guess, dissing Playboy, and I didn't pick it up because I don't gangbang. So I'm still just walking. Next thing I know, I get hit from the back in my ear or whatever while I'm walking past. And I turn around like, who did that? Next thing I know, he over there just, talking this shit or whatever. And I pull up my bed and say, I'm about to beat your ass.
That's crazy, man. So it didn't start from the joke. It actually started from the Playboy t-shirt that you were wearing?
Yeah.
But what's crazy is the Playboys, there's Playboys that are there's Playboy Crips are very well known in Los Angeles.
Exactly.
And I'm wondering man, that's crazy. So they thought it was some gang. They thought you were associated with a gang that you're not associated with.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they're in Las Vegas, like miles away.
So did they take off on you first, or?
Yeah, I got jumped out.
I can see if Blueface stopped to get gas in the Playboys neighborhood. I mean, I'm gonna play the Big Sad clip after this. But yeah, bro, you gotta fucking do a little bit of mental thinking to be like, all right, is this dude really rocking this for that? Yeah, they're next to each other. Their hoods are pretty close to each other. And you didn't hear that new song that Blueface was recording with DDG the other day? He disses Playboys in that song. I think he disses the 20s, the Bloods, and I think he disses Playboys. That's why Big Sad put that video out yesterday. I'll play it next after we get through this.
Outside the club, That's why I was a little confused when just that video of me driving off popped up, because I got my ass beat for a good 5 minutes prior to that.
Yeah, probably BPS. That's the jungles. But the jungles are kind of like right below them.
I jumped by, 5 to 6 people?
Yeah, I think Schoolyard beefs with a bunch of different
so 5
hoods,
to 6
actually.
people with him. And you know these situations, man. We've all been to the clubs before, especially at a let out. That's why I hate a let out. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you said you were going from through the side door or the back door, I was like, well, he's smart, man. Most people, they leave through the front with everybody else during the let out of a club. And that's always when something crazy happens. You know what I mean?
Watching his whole video.
Yeah, but I mean, this way it was still kind of a setup. They just told us to leave out the side door. They made everybody else leave out the front door. So it's kind of like everybody was just waiting on me to walk by.
Now, did they ever say anything to you inside of the club?
Hell no. I was in there chilling. Like I said, I probably got about $300-400 in ones and was throwing that. One of them throwing no money, so I don't know.
So it sounded like you was having a good night. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
I was chilling, man.
So essentially, you're saying that his entourage, they were just looking for some trouble.
Yeah, shit. Him and his entourage. I mean, shit. If the DA ever released that video of me getting my ass beat, you would see him shaking up everybody, basically telling them good job, like he sent them on me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't really see how that happens.
Now, in the course of you getting jumped, how did you finally get away?
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I stay up to date with all this internet shit. And since I live here, I kind of know like the little areas.
Next thing I know, I was waking up and my girl was picking me up. Just
you got
pretty
knocked
much
out.
telling me all what happened. And like I said, I was kind of in the daze.
Oh, wow. So they actually packed you out to where you were on the ground.
Yeah, something like that.
I know it man. It be like that sometimes.
Yeah, no. It sounds funny, but yeah, I got my ass beat. That's a bad thing.
I mean, but bro, you got your ass beat by a handful of dudes. You know, you ain't gonna frown upon that.
You can't
Now,
beat one on 20 or 1 on 10, man. It's just impossible.
Man.
Especially the other grown men. It's just not possible, man. So I have to ask this, man. How did you make it back to the car after getting jumped?
I mean, honestly, bro, like I said, it was a daze. Girl picked me up. Like I said, I had a facial fracture and concussion and some
Oh, fuck.
So at the time, honestly, I don't remember shit for real. I'm just over there kind of like,
Did this guy sue Blueface? That probably would have been an easy win.
what the f just happened? Like, I'm like, I don't even know them niggas and shit like that. She trying to fill me in, but I'm just like kind of in the daze. And then next thing I know, I make a phone call. I kind of black out.
Okay. Now what's crazy is you get back into the car and you're able to drive. At that time, did you already know you had some serious injuries or whatnot?
At the time, like I said, shit, I couldn't even see and shit. Like my eye was swollen shut and shit like that. So I really couldn't see and shit. But my girl told me that I was jumped and shit like that. So I kind of just, she told me I was jumped. So I kind of drive over there like who the f jumped me type shit. Like, trying to get up out of there or whatever.
You're gonna run their ass over.
Roll down my window, go to say like who the f jumped me. Before I even say anything out the window, a motherfucker running in my window trying to hit me or whatever. And then that's when you see me like, he coming there trying to hit me and I just kind of like try to drive off. And then that's when I hear the shots and I really duck down like that. And then that's where I get grazed on my hand.
That's crazy, man. So essentially,
so they tried
man,
to get
you're
his ass
saying
again.
that number one, you didn't get into it with them in the club. You just made a joke that they probably couldn't even hear.
It's a proven fact they couldn't hear my joke. It's a proven fact.
Well, they already said they're mad because you had the Playboy's outfit on.
So it got to the
joke.
point
It was the
of them
clothes.
jumping you just because they thought you were from a gang that you're not from.
And like you guys heard the Jay Reddy song. He's all, certain hats, we attack those.
They end up firing at you. Now, at this time, did you realize that Blueface was a person who was allegedly or who was shooting at you?
Hell no. Like I said, when I even drove up, I didn't see him. I didn't see a group of people standing around pretty much just beat my like. So I just drive up right there. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get my ones back. I'm a man at the end of the day. So that's pretty much all I was on. Anybody who knows me knows I don't carry guns, never have, never will, like that. Like, no, I ain't no shit starter. No, I ain't just out here talking shit to people and shit like that. So it's like, people who really know me know the real.
Man, if you can legally have a gun, I suggest you carry a gun. That's just my personal opinion. I ain't saying going out, use it and waving it around. But if you can have one, you should keep one on you.
That's wild, man, because if you didn't flash a gun, you didn't do anything like that, and it immediately went to them trying to shoot at you?
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, anybody who ever knows me, whatever, can never, ever, ever tell you they see me with a gun. Ever. Not one person. Not one person. So for them to say that I flashed a gun and then still had time to try to run them over, if I had a gun, why would I shoot them first? Why would I be up there asking who shot me instead of just letting off shots?
And then who the hell said he had a gun? Because if the other side's saying he had a gun, then someone's snitching on that other side. They're all supposed to just sit back and say nothing. But if the other side was saying he had a gun, then someone's telling.
Right.
You're making a good point.
That makes no sense. Like, people don't put their logic behind anything.
Like, why would you still be in the car is what you're saying, right?
Or if I am in the car, why would I be slowing down to see who beat my ass? Wouldn't I just be letting off shots? Wouldn't I just be in a rage and just letting off shots or just running folks over in the first place without stopping or pulling up or anything like that? Wouldn't that make sense?
Nah, you're making some valid points. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Yeah, so
that means anybody could have been in that situation that night.
What you mean?
Meaning anybody with a shirt on that said Playboy.
Yeah, good question. Wack got to pull that. I mean, Wack was probably at the court dates. He probably knows exactly what happened.
So, I'm over 6'2", 6'3", so I mean, honestly, I think they was just intimidated. I mean, because normal protocol, you press somebody, asking where they from, what set they claim, this and that. You try to check their temperature first. None of that was made with me. You know what I mean? It just went from having a good time at the club to getting my ass beat to getting shot. Like, no in between. No.
Damn, when they shot at him, they actually hit him?
Nothing happened. No words. Nobody got bumped. Nobody got their shoes stepped.
Rapper Blueface sentenced for Vegas strip club shooting. All right, this is the one.
Cool dude, mellow. But this right here, I haven't heard it. I don't really too much know a lot of his music, but I haven't heard him disrespect no hoods like he did today. That's definitely gonna cause some friction. And this is another thing, man. With you Bloods, you Crips, and you Power Rules, man, y'all beginning, man. If you know, man. Let's get to the content, man.
First day in, I'm squabbling a Tank Twin. Where you from?
See, this is where he disses him. When he says the PU, I ain't really trying to say it. I ain't trying to get jumped myself one day, but when he says the PU word, that's him dissing the Playboys.
Because I'm squabbling on stank twinks and pool putts.
Yeah,
oh my goodness, Diddy, you nothing to compare.
All right, so if you know, then that's this. Now you would quite naturally say, you know what, they enemies. He's supposed to diss his enemies. What's wrong with that? Ain't he gang banging? Yeah, he both. But what makes the difference is you just left the jailhouse.
Yeah, just got out. I wonder if there was any Playboys on the yard with him.
With them dudes. Now, if you got some stories where you showing and people saying, yeah, he got out with all them people he just dissed up in here multiple times, and okay, but you is gang banging, we get at them your enemy goes, we know you gonna diss. But look what it's causing, man. It's gonna cause somebody to get hurt, man. I'm pretty sure you're not about to go get no car and go slide and go smoke something, get out of jail. You ain't trying to go back in there and do life. You just did 2 years. You ain't trying to go do life.
Hell nah. I mean, bro, I've gone back and forth. Like, would I want to walk that yard for the rest of my life and do something stupid? Or would I rather just say, hey, bro, fuck it, I'm trying to stay out here? But with the kids and everything, I think, or no, would I rather walk that yard for the rest of my life or just tap out? Now, as I'm older, I'd rather walk that yard for the rest of my life and at least watch my kids grow up.
Let's meet up and die.
So yeah, right here, this is Big Sad's response when he finds out about getting dissed.
And this is Big Sad.
Let's meet up and die, nigga. Nigga, let's crash out, nigga.
But if they were to fight, I mean, Blueface got squabbles though, bro. He's a big dude, athletic. You've seen his celebrity boxing matches. If they were to fight Big Sad, I don't think he really stands a chance. He's gonna get knocked out by Blueface. But if they're doing gunplay, anyone can win, bro. It's like, is Big Sad challenging to a duel at high noon? Like, meet me here on the block. We're gonna take 20 paces, turn around, first one to draw. That'd be crazy, huh? They should at least do that shit with like paintball guns for the fucking Instagrams or the YouTubes.
Die, nigga. What's up? You with it? You want to meet up and die or what? Huh? Let's meet up and die, nigga. On the dead homies, nigga. You ain't with it, nigga. Football player. Nigga, I was gangbanging. You was playing football. Let's meet up and die, nigga.
We're going to stop right there, man. We're going to get up out of here. We ain't going to promote it a little bit longer than this, but y'all need to figure that out, man. Get it together, figure it out.
So you think they're going to cross paths ever, or you think they just going to diss each other?
Frightening moments.
This shit happened the other day right here on Panorama City. Panorama City's pretty hood, man. For a while, Panorama City had the highest crime rate in LA County. And it's like right here in the valley. I think they slowed it down, though. I guess I should get rid of this. I don't know why this shit's still up here.
In Panorama City when gunmen stole...
And this is at a swap meet. So these dudes ran into a swap meet to do this. You see this person over here just shopping, minding their own business.
Swap meet and open fire in the middle of the day.
It's like, what are you getting from a swap meet?
Fox 11's
that fool was slinging crack when he hopped that table. Look at him slinging crack. What a chubby ass fucking dude.
Store. Fox 11's Christina Gonzalez live now, and she spoke with the brave store owner who tried to fight off the suspects. Christina.
Hey, no! I told them, no.
Go, no way.
Get out of here.
Speaking is one of the women behind the counter during a midday armed robbery at a jewelry store inside Panorama City's Valley Indoor
Damn, it looked like that fool tried to break that glass and that shit didn't even budge.
You can hear shots fire as swap meet customers try to get out of the way.
They're stealing and the alarm is sounding.
That's the store owner who, along with her daughters who work with her, wants to remain anonymous. Cell phone video shows her hitting one of the men.
Hey, that lady's a savage though, bro. She brought a fucking, what is that? The little mopping thing on the like says wet floor. She picked up the little wet floor sign and tried to whack a dude with a strap.
You know, started hitting the guy to get out of there. And a lot of people, you know, our family was like, you don't do that. They have guns. But at the same time, you have to understand that's her family behind the counter.
You don't think about the gun. You just want to do something.
The man run off.
Imagine if that old lady just pulled out her strap and started busting.
A man described as a security guard in his 50s is transported to a local hospital.
Oh, so he did try to step in.
It is the second time in 2 years the store has been robbed, and they've been in business for close to 40 years.
It's really difficult, you know, seeing the people come in and take your hard work of years.
And before these last two incidents, did you ever have problems like this?
No, you know, even the same.
Yeah, this Parthenia right here, bro. This block right here. A pretty gnarly area, bro. Right here at the end, there's Dale's Liquor. For the Valley, that's where they'd like have the fake IDs right around the corners where they sold all the crack and shit and the heroin. There's like a bunch of apartment buildings at the end of this road by Dale's Liquor.
Some customers steal a little ring or a little bracelet.
There's like 3 different gangs that are mixed in that area.
In 40 years.
In 40 years.
You shop
fucking
here.
Dude slinging crack hopping over the table.
Does it worry you?
It really does worry me since I'm always with my daughter walking around these streets, especially. I do come here very often.
Are you afraid to go shopping?
Sometimes. We want to plaster their faces everywhere. We just want people.
And it's like these dudes walked in and no one said, hey, what the fuck's going on with these 3 dudes walking in all covered up, looking like they're about to do a robbery?
To recognize them. We want them off the street.
And police telling us tonight they actually have one of those people they believe is one of the suspects in custody. They're questioning him right now, looking for the others. As for that security guard, we understand the injuries are minor. He was released from the hospital. If anyone recognizes these guys, please give police a call.
You think that dude's going to tell on his homies, or you think he's just going to ride the beef? What do y'all think? I think I already watched this one. Damn, this kind of Wooski on King Von dissing him, making computers in jail. I've never heard of someone making a computer in jail. Yeah, everybody tells nowadays, right? That's why, bro. Personally, I ain't doing anything to fucking risk my freedom or anything at this age, bro. Fuck that, man. You ain't getting away with shit.
Rico Reckless getting the comments, you know what I'm saying? He getting the comments on some. So, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We see, you know, you got a name, you know, it hold a little weight, you feel me? You hold a lot of weight. That's how the fans looking at you, you know what I'm saying? You got a real big fan base, bro. It's like how you feel about that, bro? Like, you basically, you wrote that song, you got a little drill, culture, folklore, you wrote that song. How do you feel about that notoriety? Do you take it in? Do you look at it as like whatever? Is it just like, how you take it? Do you appreciate it or not? That's what I'm asking.
Shit. I mean, I want shit but the songs, you know, they're treating their ass on, but they know how we coming out here, man. It's just Black Gang, man. We out here getting down on everything.
But what about the fans you gained from it, though? You ain't with the fan base? Like, they don't be, like, consistently tapping in with you?
Yeah, they be tapping in with me. They stay on my ass. They trying to get me to drop another one like that. I mean, I got something better than that for y'all.
Yeah. Why you don't be with them, though, G? Like, on the real, like, you really that. You feel me? Like, on my mama, like, you really be, every time you drop it be some shit. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? Why you don't be just hitting their ass? Like, you see what I'm saying? You ain't passionate about it, you ain't really f***ing with it.
No.
You be having life going on. It's like,
shit going on. You know, it's too much going on out here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that, though. That's respect, though. But I ain't gonna lie, what did it take for them to get something from you? Like, what did it take for the fans to get an EP from you? Like, my mom, like, would they have to, like, tap into a Twitch, like, tap into a YouTube and subscribe, pre-subscribe or something? What would they have to do to get a EP from Woo Wop? You feel me? A 7-song EP. What did it take, brother? You feel me?
Man, I didn't tell her to get up with me, man.
You put computer in the title, but then you don't say computer anywhere.
I'm gonna get up with them, tell them they got some beats for me, this and that. We gonna get it going.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be in your ear in the background, bro. I'm gonna just like bug you. I'm just inbox you and shit and inbox me and just tell y'all like, hey, bro, let's do it. Like, I'm gonna push you, bro. I think you should give them something. My mama, it's the time to take off right now. It's wide open. You feel me?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. But you know, and it's like I say, like with the drill songs, you ain't gotta really tweak with the drill songs. You could give them some other shit. You could rap. You could give them anything. You feel me? Just pop it. You feel me? You don't even gotta tweak on that bitch. But I ain't telling you how to. You know what I mean? You do what you want to do. I'm just. You ain't got to put yourself in a position where you like, you know what I mean, endangering yourself or whatever. But at the end of the day, I don't think you feel danger because we seen you in the county, G, like in the belly of the beast, bro. You and that bitch tweaking. Like, you jumping off the top tier, like.
I can talk about me and Fetch out here to whoop dude's ass.
Huh?
You talking about me and Fetch out here to whoop dude's ass when we was locked up.
Yeah.
I had to jump off the top deck on the.
Yeah. Why you off the top tier on them? Like, how you was coming there? Because Fast out of your home, like, you ain't going?
Yeah, his ass. Dude thought it was that.
It's great. In those videos in the Cook County Jail in Chicago, it looks like the top tier, second tier is like really close to those tables. Like,
and then got his ass got down though. His ass wanted to talk.
Let's see if we can find that.
So you don't
jail
play
fight.
that shit, huh?
Yeah, no, we don't play that shit.
So you come up bumping though, huh? Like that ain't just like, cause everybody look at Butter from y'all hood, like, or that area, they look at Butter like he fight.
Oh, they
we
beat
seen
up Butter?
you fighting too, like, so that's the thing, y'all hood, everybody fighting, or it was just like that's rare.
You better fight to get your ass get down on that motherfucker.
Yeah. What about coming up as a shorty though? That you had to fight?
Saying hell yeah, you better have to fight here, get your ass get down though.
For sure. But I ain't gonna lie, okay, so let me ask you this, like, talking about fighting and everybody talking about opposite shit like that. Now, I had an interview.
Here's the fight that they were just talking about. See, jumping off the top tier. So yeah, Butter must have walked in. Whiskey comes. But bro, he turns around like instantly. As soon as the cop says stop, he just stops. Man, if you take flight in front of a cop like that, you're trying to get it broken up. You should have waited for that cop to walk out, and then you could have got busy. But see how these look? Like, look how low the second tier. Oh, do they go downstairs? They must go downstairs to get to these cells, because to be able to jump from the top tier to the table and step down like that, but it looks like these cells are lower. Oh, my homie's calling from county jail. You guys want to ask him some questions?
Yeah. Why you off the top tier on him? Like, how you was coming there? Because Pass out of your home, you like, you ain't going?
Yeah, his ass. Dude thought it was that. And then got his ass got down though. His ass wanted to talk.
So you don't play that shit? How
no, we don't play that shit.
Yeah. So you come up.
Who, my homie that's calling? Nah, he's in county jail. What the fuck? I tried to accept it. My phone, I don't know, man. My phone be denying to call sometimes. But if he calls back, I'll get him on here.
Like, that ain't just like, cause everybody look at.
I was thinking, cause I got an extra phone. I was thinking about telling him to pass out my other phone number so I can get some dudes calling from the county jail and just ask them questions, rap out with them. I'm sure my homeboy would know which dudes to give the phone number to out of ones that either got like done a bunch of time, got some stories.
Butter from y'all hood, like, or that area, they look at Butter like he fight. We seen you fighting too, like, so that's the thing, y'all hood, everybody fighting, or it was just like, that's rare.
You better fight to get your ass get down on that motherfucker.
Yeah. What about coming up as a shorty though, that you had to fight?
Saying hell yeah, you better have to fight here, get your ass get down though.
For sure. But I ain't gonna lie, okay, so let me ask you this, like, talking about fighting and everybody talking about opposite shit like that. Now, I had interviewed Butter one time, and he was saying like he had a favorite op. He was calling King Von his favorite op. Now,
man, I'm waiting, bro. They said they're making computers in jail, bro. I'm waiting for that story.
I want to ask you first, did you ever have a favorite op? And then this is my first question. And the second part of that question is, it seemed, no, go ahead. Let me ask that question first, and then I'll go to the second question.
I ain't got no favorite op.
No, ain't no favorite op. Now, I want to ask you this. Now, it felt like King Von used to always mention you, so I was wondering, like, do you feel like he felt like you was his favorite op? Because people be having favorite ops in the
Hell yeah.
You feel like that?
Hell
yeah. Yeah. So like, I ain't gonna lie, I seen that you fought him. I seen you on Cam Capone talking about you had fought him one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, Butter had fought him too before. Why do he like not like you so much and Butter fought him too and he mentioned you and shit? I really want to ask you that.
I don't know what they got going on there. I don't know what's wrong with them.
You for real though, you don't know? Alright, for real. I'm gonna chill. Alright, for sure. I bet. You don't know what's wrong with him. You don't want to talk. Okay, let me ask you this then.
Makes no sense.
So, okay, so fighting in the county, like, what type of shit? So you was defending your guy that time. Did you have to fight in the county for other stuff sometimes? Like, all right, I'm on the contact, we playing. I'm finna get down on him, or he in this tweaking. Did you have to fight for other shit, or that was just the only time you fought in that?
I fought a couple times in that motherfucker.
For real though? Yeah. So you ain't play that shit?
No, hell no.
For sure. So what about the no op policy shit on decks? You used to be on decks like that, or it was just like sometimes y'all could coexist? Because sometimes people coexist, you know?
You definitely gonna end up on deck with the ops in the county. Hell yeah, I was on deck with their ass.
Yeah. So what it was like, they weren't like, because you be getting dissed a lot in songs.
They straight goofy, so I don't even know the
But what about Dirk though? Because I had heard y'all, a lot of y'all don't know Dirk too. I heard that Dirk be like Duck and Dutchy and a lot. Well, I heard that y'all didn't know Dirk. I mean, know Dirk, but sometimes he threw y'all in the mix and shit. So how you feel about that? Did you know him? Did you go to school with him?
Yeah, no, I don't know nobody ass.
So how that work though? When you throw y'all in the mix, y'all with that, or just like?
Man, you need to take the making computers in jail out of your fucking title, because shit's throwing everybody off, bro. All right, let's see. What else? Is there anything else that happened last night? There's only a few things I had saved. I ain't really got much else. Man, I've been to Glamis, dude. Glamis is fun, bro. I have a picture somewhere of a cop taking my bong from me. And then it took my license, so I had to go all the way back out there to get my license back, go to court. Damn, get some good old body cam footage. Man, how does it? Well, yeah, it gets chased back by the firing pin, right? Detox and Lushy, huh? We'll see if. Hopefully, you can make it work, man. Wow, look at this. Call it the Gatlin grip instead of the... Wow, let's look at this thing.
Looks like a regular everyday grip, but if you look closely, this is labeled Freedom Ordnance FG15. While it spends the majority of its days in the regular everyday grip configuration, it's got some party features baked into it. If I push on this little nubbin here, you can see that there's a strut that comes out. Pull on that strut a little bit, it comes all the way out and locks. If I give it one more pull, we have an integrated trigger crank in the grip of this rifle. Yes, indeed.
Wow. But I don't think you probably. I mean, you could hold it like this, and you'd have to spin it. But I don't think you'd be shooting. But right there, you see those at the top? It's illegal in California, but this makes it. You can get these in Arizona, and you can put them on your straps, build them in there. But I'm pretty sure it makes it from fucking automatic to single shot, or maybe 3-shot burst or something. But that's nice. Oh, if you're laying down, I could see you.
That is
spinning
the
it.
central bolt that is used to attach the grip to the gun. Inside of that bolt is a piston that reaches up and touches the trigger bar.
Wow. Man, I wish I lived in a state I could own all this little random shit and fuck around. An infamous Uncle Luke tape of her going down on a woman while a crowd was watching. Who's Uncle Luke? Is that dude from what the fuck was that old 2 Live Crew? Is that where Uncle Luke was from? Top of the morning, Eduardo. Oh, so SNAP benefits to be fully funded as judge orders relief amid government shutdown. That's good, bro. You need to make sure these kids got some food in their stomachs. Yeah, 2 Live Crew, right? Yeah. Man, those 2 Live Crew, you ever seen any of those old videos? Man, those fucking people are getting busy on stage, bro. They were like fucking and sucking and all kinds of shit. Top of the morning, Sev. Oh, damn. I mean, that was a long-ass time ago. I wonder how that drama started. Bro, you hear Trump wants to start fucking nuclear bomb testing again? Like, dude, don't you know that ain't even good for the planet and you want to start fucking around with them? Oh, Rich Rabbit. If you don't follow Rich Rabbit, man, go give him a subscribe, dude. He's out there trying to do his damn thing. Damn. X4 catches a new case in jail while fighting 3 cases and 3 strike laws on each. Let's see what this got to say.
You blew it, bitch, on 40s. He put me in situations, bro. On a dead homies, nigga. West side rolling, nigga.
That's like AI.
They got the block, my big brothers. To have you keep coming back to jail.
In today's video.
Man, what prison are you in where they got weights, bro? They took all the weights from all the prisons a long time ago. This fool must be in fire camp or something. Because ain't no fucking medium and maxes got weights anymore.
We're going to be speaking about X4 from the Rolling 40s. We're going to have a bunch of controversy, but 4 stands for explosive number 4, or tiny explosive. He would share the same moniker as one of his older brothers, and his older brother's name would be explosive number 3, or baby explosive. He would also have another brother from the Rolling 40s named Tiny Hoodstafoots. And we previously made a video about Tiny Hoodstafoots. He would be one of the members from Rolling 40s that robbed a bank. And during—
Man, that's crazy. Have you ever seen the video where these fools robbed the bank and they're just driving out, throwing all the money out the window while they're driving?
During a police chase, he would go back to the Rolling 40s and throw the money out the window. Majority of his family would be from the Rolling 40s, but ironically his mother and his father would be from the Hoovers. He would also have a few little brothers that were from the Hoovers, and his older brother that passed away would be from the Hoovers also.
I got brothers from Hoochies and all that type of shit. My mama from over there, my stepdad from over there, my dad. But like, yeah, for the most part, most of my family from the set.
Okay. You mentioned your mom. Your mom's from...
And that's where it gets so tricky, bro. Imagine being gangbanging in South Central and some of your cousins are from the enemies. This fool just said his mom's from the enemies. Like, bro, how does that make sense? You don't sit back as a young kid and just be like, bro, none of this shit makes sense?
Yeah.
Hoover?
Yeah.
And his older brother that was from Hoover died at the age of 15, and his name was Dante Mosley, and he was shot on December 30th of 2003.
You just said you wanted to get the HK in your face. This feels like that's a big decision.
Yeah, cuz on the dead homies. Because, well, I had a big brother from over there. On gang, I had a big brother from over there. His name was Dante. And one night, he was walking to go get some weed. And then, ended up getting smoked, I had a big auntie, my big auntie from the hood. She was the first one I got put on the hood on the dead homies. She was already from the hood. She had a sweater with clovers and shit on it, on the dead homies. And my brother, was going to go get some weed. So, throw the sweater on the dead homies late night on some cold shit, just a regular sweater, but they got clovers and shit on. and some niggas from Hoover's, cuz, but a different part of the Hoover's, cuz my brother's from 7-4. I guess some niggas from 50s put up on cuz on hood and just seen the Clovers. Like, oh, you finna die on a dead homie, whatever they said, hopped out on a dead homie smoke, cuz. My family, before we moved to the hood, cuz, we stayed on 79th and Hoover, cuz, over there. I was like 2 years old, so from when that happened, we moved from right there, 79th, to the hood on a dead homies. A nigga been growing up in the hood ever since, cuz.
And now we're gonna dive into X4's first adult case, and he was arrested at the age of 18. He was arrested on June 22nd of 2018 for one count of carrying a loaded firearm in public, but after 22nd of 2023, and they would give him 60 days in the San Bernardino County Jail for the parole violation. He was then released, and he would stay out of trouble for the. He was then released in April of 2024, where he would get back to making music, and he would record songs like Trophy Flow. He would then stay free for about 3 months.
I don't know if you guys listen to X4, but him and Fat Jack got a pretty good tape out.
But on July 25th of 2024, he would be arrested again. And this time he was arrested for a domestic, and they would hit him with a 3-strike enhancement again. He would then sit in the county jail for a few weeks, but on August 9th of 2024, he would bail out for $125,000 on this case. And they would also allow the bails out of store.
What did it say? Company, celebrity bond, company, celebrity bail bonds, maybe?
He would bail out for $125,000 on this case. And they would also allow the bails out of San Bernardino to stand. X4 would then be a free man, and he would get back to making music. In this little stretch of freedom that he had would be the most that we've seen him dropping music. He would then stay free for the next 8 months, and he would continue to drop music. And around this time is when the beef with him and 4 Extra would start. But like we said, he would only be free for the next 8 months, because on April 10th of 2025, he would be arrested again. And he was arrested for 1 count of second-degree robbery. And as you can see, they would throw 4 enhancements on it, including another 3-strike enhancement. So this would be the 3rd case and the 3rd 3-strike enhancement he was fighting. But as you can see to the right,
but like I showed the video yesterday that Hefe posted, they're like posting pictures and videos of the dude that's testifying against him. I don't know, man. Y'all need to be careful because that's witness tampering.
The offense date would be March 4th of 2025, which would be a whole month before he was arrested. And don't forget that the day he was arrested was April 10th, which would be his hood day. And don't forget that exact day would be the day that 4 Extra was also arrested at their hood day. But it's alleged that X4 and 2 other Rollin' 40 members would be at a recording studio in Burbank. That's when they would get into
DJ Flip studio
to an argument with the producer, and they would rob the engineer. They were all charged and held with no bail in this case. Whereas still to this day, he has no bail in this case. However, they would grant him a $300,000 bail for the domestic case, and they would grant him an $80,000 bail for the pistol case out of San Bernardino. So the last case, which would be the robbery out of Burbank, he would have no bail. So if he gets bail on that, he would be able to post all 3 and he would be free fighting this from the streets. But just last month, on September 12th of 2025, he would pick up another case, but this time it would be a misdemeanor. And they would charge him with 1 count of contempt of court. And it's alleged that X4 was at court that day, and he...
Like, you remember the old Eazy-E song, Cold Cut a Fart? When you're talking about contempt of court?
Would get into a big argument with court officials. But let's just pray and hope that X4 can beat these 3 cases and these 3 strike enhancements.
All right, so the new case in jail is for fucking contempt of court. All right, we get it.
Because still to this day, he's fighting the gun case out of San Bernardino, the domestic case, and the robbery out of Burbank. But that right there is going to wrap it up for the story of X4 from Rollin' 40s. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in. But comment, like, and subscribe. It's Respectable Rants.
All right, let's see if No Jumper got any good clips out. We reacted to this. Oh, yeah, this was good. Let's look at Dejan the Dictator versus Rich Trapper. It's funny. I seen Adam saying it sounds like like 2 gay folks beefing or whatever.
Here last week, also minutes to my man with people out to a viral moment by calling.
It's funny, like Dejan, I feel like just studies potting and thinks, oh, You got to argue. You got to do this. It's like, nah, bro. You got to keep it real with yourself. And if you keep doing it, people will fuck with you. They'll find you. Oh, wow. Is No Jumper live already? They started at 11 today. Top of the morning, quick. Yeah, I got like another fucking 50 minutes in me.
Haircut, you looking crazy right now.
You dye your beard.
Yeah, I do, bro. I do.
It's funny. You see the dude for the Celtics that's bumped into like fucking 4 or 5 people recently since the season started, and he leaves black marks on their jerseys and their shirts.
I do. I dye my beard.
And you look extremely older than I am.
Yeah, like gay couple arguing.
30.
Okay, I'm 36.
You look 46. Okay. I'm not in the mood today.
Well, Dejan, wait till you get 36. We'll see how you look, player.
Like you ate 46 cupcakes.
You're veiny. And I'm not in the mood today.
Pause. Yeah, that was weird, bro. That was weird. And 100, and just before we even get into it, you're mad because Ash Bash is here.
I'm mad because
That's really what you
I was going to say that before you cut me off.
You know what I'm saying? Because you don't project.
I am pissed off because Ash Bash flaked last week, canceled 2 minutes before we started.
Damn, you gonna put all the family business in the streets?
Why not? That's my specialty.
Yeah, we know, bro.
And then this week, she pulls this bullshit talking about she was asleep. And it's like, we supposed to be live at 9 o'clock, and I'm just tired of her unprofessionalism. I don't move like that.
It's not being late.
I mean, how much are they making? Because if she got a better offer to make some more money that day, you know what you're going to do?
It's letting us know 2 minutes before we're supposed to air that you're 25 minutes late.
That you're asleep. Because she talking about I'll be there in 25 minutes.
Yeah, let me find
That's
it.
not the case. She's a woman. She's got to get up, get dressed. She's talking about I slept. I was asleep. I woke her up by
I think it's Jaylen Brown.
Like,
oh man,
I'm just tired of the unprofessionalism on her end and like sleeping on camera, missing episodes.
What, they just cut out?
Missing episodes.
What do you have to take back? What do you say?
I hate working with other people.
Right, because we be ruining episodes. You feel me?
Y'all do, and I just can't wait.
You ruined your own episode.
When is it gonna be Dejan Paul's turn to fuck up the episode?
You fucked up the episode last week.
You sound crazy.
Okay, who invited Bo Jackman?
I did to my platform.
Why?
Because this is my building.
Okay,
this
for
is my
what?
platform.
Why? What was your purpose of bringing Bo on the show? For
Bo
what?
First off, turn your damper down.
No, you said you
turn your damper
down.
Yeah,
I got the Jaylen Brown. I'll play it after this.
Why is he on the damn LA?
When did I say Bo Jackman knows nothing about the culture? I said he knows absolutely nothing about the culture.
You said Bo
He's interviewed just as many LA rappers as I have.
So why was he here last week?
For just as long.
So why was he here last week?
I had him here because he went viral on No Jumper News a few hours before our live.
For what?
Why do they keep cutting it out?
That's why he went viral.
Sans Adam called in.
Some bullshit,
No Jumper
Dejan.
News last
If
week
you're gonna
to
say
check
it,
him.
you gotta stand on it, bro.
It was already a conversation that had my
saying
attention.
shit and cutting
it was
it off.
already going to be a clippable viral moment. Adam just added extra sauce with the call, as he's known to do. Bo Jackman, I agree.
created that viral moment, bro.
I agree with. Adam didn't tell him to act like that. I agree with Bo's take, and I said
by
that.
calling and checking that nigga. It was gonna do numbers, cool, okay, whatever. Adam sent it to a viral moment by call. That's what the clip that did numbers.
If I wanted
Adam
to
calling
invite
and check Bo
Cicely
Jackman.
Tyson to sit up here across from me and get interviewed on this platform, that is my call.
You
This is
invited
my
Bo
jurisdiction.
Jackman up here because the last time Bo Jackman was up here, I marked him out and we lost the episode. That's why the other niggas ain't here no more because they fucked that shit up. And you brought the nigga back so it could be a round 2 and then they can get a repeat mark out. Bullshit.
That's not true.
Bullshit.
You're clairvoyant, you're psychic, you're telepathic or something. That's not true.
That's so trapper.
No.
That's so trapper.
I invited Bo Jackman here because he went viral that morning for a music take. And I wanted to talk about a music take with him.
Oh, we ain't gonna. I'm the bad guy. Go for it.
Yeah, you were wrong. That's what the chat.
The only nigga with numbers.
I didn't
around
say
this
that.
bitch.
I
I'm
speak
just saying.
English.
Okay.
I speak English.
Go ahead and Spanish too.
I don't speak Spanish.
You can write it.
I'm not bilingual or bisexual. What I am is the owner of this motherfucking podcast. So what we're gonna do is make sure we keep the interrupting Dejan thing to a minimum. With that being said,
lead by example.
When Dijon gets mad, does he scratch his nose?
You my nigga though.
Nonetheless,
and we gonna get it together, and I will take my accountability.
You're not
to the
taking
fact.
accountability. You're not letting me speak. One, you're not letting me speak, and two, you're lying on me.
I'm not lying on you.
You are lying on me.
That's
well,
what
I'm telling you that it's incorrect.
Okay, well, I
have no reason to lie to you. So you should believe me when I tell you I wanted to have that Draco music conversation with Bo Jack.
That fool got an Otani hat on, but what's the red thing underneath the T on Trapper's hat?
And then get into a fun Halloween episode.
So why was me and his
beef
even
so
on the board?
Hard to believe?
Because why was me and his issue even on the board then? Why do we even have to address that?
Because of what happened last time.
No, we could have just bypassed that whole issue and that didn't even have to come up.
It didn't have to encompass the whole situation.
It don't have, because him talking about Draco don't got shit to do with me and him having a problem.
So you said we should have acknowledged y'all crash out last time. We should have spoke on that.
What we did is what we did. If we was talking about the crash out and niggas want to start being funny, I said before the camera what I said before the camera. When the camera cut on, niggas bypassed what I said like I ain't said what I said. So, hey.
You salted the entire episode because you don't like this nigga. And I can't make you like our guests, but moving forward, you will respect our guests. If you have a disagreement with someone, that's fine. That's good content. But you got to be able to have the disagreement and then move on. Let me please speak. Let me please speak.
Crashing out.
Let me please speak.
What is Dijon's hat? Is that like a Sox logo switched up on Dijon's hat?
Oh, we ain't gonna. I'm the bad guy. Go for it.
Yeah, you were wrong. That's what the chat said. That's what the comments said. That's what everyone. Well, I do.
Okay,
I do care about
yeah,
the people.
they do kind of resemble each other a little bit, huh, Eduardo?
That watch A Day in the Life by Dijon Paul. Yes, I do care about that.
You don't care when they don't agree with you? Then it's fucker.
That's a take. They don't agree with a take. But if they were to say that, oh, Dijon, I don't like the way you treated a guest, I would care about that, brother. I really would care about that.
You didn't care about how they told you was treating your past co-host, nigga.
They were fucking up.
Okay.
It's so funny. Like, Dijon thinks he just has it all figured out, huh?
The floor is yours.
Right.
Go for it.
The show is better without them. It's doing better without them. So clearly I was right in that instance.
Why are you going to pull me into that?
All I'm saying is
remember when he fired his big homie?
I wanted to have a fun, lighthearted Halloween episode. How are we going to have a heated, negative episode? I had on a burger costume. You was dressed like Ricky Bobby. He had on witch's costume.
He had on a dress.
Okay, cool, but you didn't have to keep saying that. It's like, dang. Why we can't just y'all had your disagreement. We talked about the Draco topic. We talked about No Jumper. You called him a culture vulture. Cool. I told you. I said it on the show. You entitled to your opinion on him being a culture vulture. That's not far-fetched. Cool. Boom. Let's move on and have some fun. I didn't know Ash Bash was going to flake last week. I thought she was going to be here to add some more levity. So another thing, Ash Bash not being here last week also, that was a missing piece. That's why the episode wasn't as fun and lighthearted. Because she'd have been wearing her costume, added a comedic element.
She's doing her Ash Bash thing.
Right. She would have added a comedic element to the show as well. I just didn't like the episode. I went back and watched it, and what I saw in the comments was, Dijon, great podcast.
I know. What is this hat he's wearing? Is it a Sox hat that's flipped up, or what the hell is going on with this hat? It says Vi on the side.
Podcasting, great job keeping it together. Rich Trapper, you ruining the episode. That's what I saw in the comments. That's what I got from the feedback from people I go to for feedback on the show. And
I guess the Sox don't have that line on the back of the S. It's not too often, in my opinion, that you have bad episodes here. No. You really bring
that's my one.
That would, to me,
that's my one.
Yeah, if it was a regular episode, cool. Like if it happened real quick, if it happened this week, if Bo was here and y'all did that, cool, great content.
Is it because it was Halloween?
That's what I'm telling you. It's the set being decorated, a jack-o'-lantern, a burger costume, and niggas is bickering for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, that was funny when they had the little
that's what I've been trying to convey to you.
Can I make my final one point? My final point.
Yeah, because we do have a guest.
Yeah, we do.
Has Lush ever been on a day in LA?
And understood. Because it's the festive. It's not. I get it. Time and place.
That's all it was. If it was this week, the week before last,
I will also say this.
A+ content.
To what I said, you asked the question. Yeah. If niggas didn't want it to go where I told niggas off camera it was gonna go before the shit started, it shouldn't have been on the board, period. We could have bypassed any issue me and him had, and he could have went straight to his Draco take, and it would have way different. It started off with niggas being funny after I asked niggas not to be funny because I said I was gonna be hilarious. I get the chat, I get the whatever, blah, 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 but everybody in this room know the conversation that was had prior to the cameras. Niggas agreed to something, the cameras came on, that shit went out the window.
Everybody in this room also saw you shake that nigga hand once the camera went off. And y'all was cool and laughing.
Show me the content.
Am I lying, production? Since you always like to refer to production. Production, raise your voices. Am I lying? Did he shake his hand? Did he shake BoJack Man? Yes or no?
Run the clip. Run the clip.
You shook that on my mother's life, on my father's life.
Bring your mom into this.
You shook that nigga's hand.
Run the clip.
It was. I just said it's off camera.
Play the clip.
So as soon as the camera cut off,
you throw out the little the red flag. Challenge.
Cool, but the whole episode.
Don't do that.
Y'all beefing.
Nah, don't do that.
Challenge on the play.
Because before the camera cut, because if you want to go there and then before the camera cut on, I made it clear that this nigga can get his ass whipped if you continue to play and all that. And after the show, that was conveyed whether you caught it or not. It was an invitation to step outside if a nigga felt the way.
After you shook his hand?
Nah, whatever. All right, bring the guests in. You playing.
No, we got to talk before we bring the guests in because I don't think the guest is privy to.
All jokes aside,
she said she's on her way. I don't give a fuck at this point. I'm ready to take both y'all mics off the motherfucking things and throw them off the motherfucking top floor. And this
Dejan the dictator strikes again.
Motherfucking case.
Nah.
But
I wonder, is he paying these people? Because I mean, you gotta have some kind of investor or invest because you can't be paying them that much.
Corey, and bring Corey back.
I'm the only fat nigga on this motherfucking show. All right, Big Deal. Let's talk about that before we bring our guests in. So Big Deal went on the Apollo along with Viral Way. That's another point I was gonna say. Your nasty ass disposition towards people prevents us from having a lot of guests because I want to bring Viral Way on the show, but I can't because you have a problem with him. Let me finish. I want to bring all my suspect on the show, but you can't because you'll fight. I don't want you fighting nobody in my office. I want to bring Viral Way on the show. I want to bring Tay Third. 1 second. I want to bring Tay Third on the show, but you said you need to fade him first.
Dejan,
and
why are you playing like this on camera? Dejan, why are you playing like this on camera? Why are you doing that?
Why am I doing what?
Why are you doing that?
Why am I announcing?
Dejan, why are you doing that?
Why I'm doing what?
You doing a lot right now.
And it's Dejan. It's not Dejan.
You gotta get his little sweat rag out.
Y'all do that.
My bad.
Anywho, we'll get back to the Big Deal topic. It's really Dejan like the mustard.
Oh, my fault.
I don't know why people say Dejan. I think y'all get that from
I've heard so many people say Dejan and you respond to it.
Because I'm tired of correcting people.
Well, then niggas say something because how would I know if you respond to Dejan?
I've said it multiple times.
Mustard
and when I
beat.
say it, it's always Dejan Paul. You never heard me say I'm Dejan Paul. I'll be like, Dejan.
I think people say the Dejan because it sounds a little more like gay.
Paul. Do you respond when people say Dejan?
Nonetheless, make some noise for our guest DJ Artistic, man. What's the deal, boss? How you doing? What's good?
How you feeling now?
Solid. We're gonna get you. Yeah, right over there. We waiting on Ash Bash. I told you she was gonna be late.
All right. We ain't really interested in this guy. But yeah, here's the fucking Jaylen Brown strikes again. See, he left a mark on his shirt. See, when he goes in right here, he's done this to like 4 players lately. See how he leaves a little hair paint on there? And there's a couple other ones. See right there? See that fucking spot he left right here on Zero's fucking shirt? Like, that's like fresh paint. I wonder if he does it to, like, it's part of the play to get him sidetracked. Get him worrying about that. Yeah, there's like 4 videos out there of that shit, though. The wood pile. Yeah, Maybe one day. Might just be one appearance. That's why I'm just trying to work, build my own shit up, fuck with y'all. I think I'm gonna get my CDL and start driving and just start YouTubing that shit. Talking to fucking people on the road, and it's like, say if I want to go to Detroit, I just get a load, go to Detroit, break off, do what I gotta do, get back in, get a load to wherever the else I want to go, hop out, film along the way, reactions along the way, and then just touch down in different towns, you know? Because I gotta find some way to level up, bro. I'm like halfway done with it. This is my class right here. I'm like halfway done. I already took the test. I just got to get some hours behind the wheel, and then I'll have that fucking license. Is there anything else, man, that we should check out? I got to start, yeah, like I said, I was watching the fucking game last night and studying for this shit, so I didn't get a chance to build up a bunch of topics. I guess, let's see, Little Tim, Trolls, Vaughn. Yeah, my mom was in the industry. My grandpa drove truck. Always kind of been a backup plan. And, yeah, you know, and if Trump, if he's going to put all these restrictions and like double down and get rid of all these drivers, or at least take their license so they can pass certain tests, might be fucking a little more extra in it. But my wife's brother, said he made like 140 grand one year. Like driving truck, bro. Like, you telling me I can make 140 grand driving truck and I can work on my YouTube shit on the side? The whole goal will be able to do that, buy my own truck as soon as I can, and then I'll be the fucking boss of my own shit, bro. I'll really be able to go anywhere, touch down with anyone. I think it's a good idea, and it's something that I could get old, retire from. Where do they troll him? Quando Rondo dressed as Lil Tim, trolling the death of King Von. Oh, that was 4 years ago. Oh, yeah. I bet you Remo got it on his shit. Reem HQ? What's Remo headquarters? Or HG? What's HG? Oh, no, Remo G. I'm tripping. See, yeah, Remo got it all over his page. Jaylen Brown shit. Damn, Playboy Max reacts to being officially nominated for his first Grammy. Bro, if you're nominated, that's if you don't get the Grammy, it'll say Grammy nominated for forever. Is this him trolling? I guess this ain't really trolling. Oh, remembers his fallen homie Little Pab on King Von's death day. I mean, Little Tim was just doing his job as a fucking entourage homie though, right? That's what you're supposed to do. But where's the troll at? Just so weird when dudes like Vlad want to beef with rappers and shit. Like, to me, it just is cringe, bro. It just cringe as hell. No, for sure. I mean, well, if OTF keeps going the way they going, there ain't gonna be none of them dudes left to even come do anything to them. They're all gonna be fucking dead or in jail. Without Dirk out here paying the bills, man, these fools are out just running around, getting themselves in trouble. I don't see where King Von or Little Tim trolls King Von though. Yeah, Bubble Hash. I mean, I might have been sitting around for a while and lost all his shit, but if it's more like Sugar, that sounds more like the static tech. You know, where they like like the static tech. Let's see if No Jumper posted it. Yeah, Hash Roger should have some kind of little stickiness to it, right? Little Tim. So is Little Tim just trolling Von by posting "Rest in peace" to his homie? I don't know if that's like a full troll or not. Let's see this. This looks like it might be pretty entertaining. What's Temple Balls, like a brand or just a new version of hash rosin? Or Bubble Hash?
Please. He said keep it. We love you, YB. Oh my God.
Oh, YB don't give a fuck, bro. He's out here fucking banging down the block, riding free.
You're lying, bro. Oh my God.
How'd he almost crash?
Oh my God. YB. Please. He said keep it. We love you, YB.
What'd he drop?
You're lying, bro. Oh my God. YB. Please. He said keep it. We love you, YB. Oh my God.
What'd he drop? No Air Forces were harmed in this video. He's in Utah right here. Oh, no, it says he's in Glendale, Arizona right here. He's in AZ. Because I think that's where he was a couple days ago, because last night, didn't he perform in Anaheim? Man, his tour's been crazy, bro. He's been circling the United States, just going back and forth all over the place. I wonder, do you think they got those scooters just on the tour bus? Yeah, the rosin always made me a little too wheezy. I mean, I definitely had my fucking dabbing time, but it just started making me too wheezy over the years. I don't know, man. I'm just fucking doom scrolling here. I ain't got any more topics because, like I said, I was watching the game last night and studying for this test. But I think I seen No Jumpers live already, so fucking, yeah, just go tap in over there. I don't know why they started the news early today, but yeah, just go tap in over there. I'll catch y'all Monday for show. You like them pro tabs, huh? Yeah, I had to stop smoking fucking, because I got to, bro, for the CDL test, now the federal government, you got to pass the physical and you got to pass a drug test before you can get your fucking permit finalized. So, that, I mean, that's kind of good. I mean, if they're going to do all this shit to weed all these people out, it'll probably create some more work at first. But, yeah. All right. Y'all go tap in over there, see what they got to say today. I'll be back on Monday for show, though.